Hey, welcome to Doga on Monday morning. I'm Suzi and this is my little Morky Arden, and this is Indiana. I don't really know what she is. This is my husband's dog, so she's new to Doga. So this is good for people who are out there who are new to Doga, that she is really just been learning it the past couple of years. So anyways, we always start Doga like you would any other yoga class. Yoga and Doga are the same. Doga is a partner yoga class, and it is treated just like any other yoga classes, but you have your child with you. Just like if you had your baby. I have a baby, I have a 10-month-old, and you might see him every once in a while, because Doga can be done with your whole family. So we'll start by finding our breath. In the nose, out the nose. We'll chant the sound of Om. We always start with the sound of Om. It's the sound of the universe, the sound of connecting together, and it's a sound that dogs make and we can make, and so it's a beautiful thing to do together. Inhale. Om. Arden, glad you're here with us. Indy. Okay, we start our practice today. You can undo your legs, take them over to the side wherever you are. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. We're going to take the soles of the feet together. You move around your dog. We're working on the mat here, so we try to stay, for the video, try to stay on it. But if your dog moved or run away, you could move away. You know, you can do yoga throughout your day. It doesn't have to just be on a mat. So I got two dogs here. We're going to do a nice leg stretch, or Arden wants a belly stretch. Nice, I'm getting a stretch. She's getting a stretch. My baby. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then we'll take your other arm and stretch the arm nice and long over the head. And then we go to the other dog too. If I've got two dogs here, and we're inhaling and breathing, exhaling and massaging. Nice. So in Indy, I give her a little stretch here, a little massage through the legs. And we rotate the other way, rotating. And I move to the back leg. And for me, I'm going to change my legs for a second. I'm going to come actually into a hands and knees pose. And I'm going to move into a nice little leg stretch for Indiana. Inhaling. Exhaling. Nice. And then I just hang out here in my nice child's pose, and I give her a little bit of a reflexology, spreading open the toes. I'm going to spread open my toes. It's a great pose. So it's also great to get into your dog's paws and check out their body. You know, then you need to know what's happening in their body, if they have any sores or any ticks or anything. So this is also a great way to get to know your dog's body. And it's nice actually that Indiana has been getting to know Doga. Good girl. We call this star stretcher pose. That was good, Indy. So I can move over towards her. A nice stretch here for me, and into a squat. Good job. Another leg. Inhaling. A nice long stretch here. Awesome. And a little rubbing while you're here. A lot of massaging. A lot of love. Okay, we talked about in the other sessions, we've had the chakras, these energy centers that run up and down a person. They also run up and down a dog. We do a double stretch here. Nice. Good girl, Indy. And then I'm going to open my legs up and just work around her. Good. Massaging into the back. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And a little flex point for the toes. And on the front legs here, I get a nice long stretch. Good girl. Sweet. So you try to do a pose for yourself and then you try to do a pose for them, or you do it together. It's her little poses here. It's a time for you to be on the mat together with your dog where you can just tune into your breath. You can tune into just being together with just pure bliss and love, no worries. Okay. Yoga and Doga are the same. We come here to release our day, release our thoughts, release any tensions. Girl Garden. You ready to do some of your moves? So I'm going to move around Indiana. Hopefully she'll stay with us here. I'll move for myself. I can move into a pose. Okay, take a second to stretch it all out. I am downward dog. Good girl, Arden. And then I lower down. I can go onto my knees and do an inhale and lift up for Arden. Both straightening my spine and her spine. Nice. And then I come down and I take the back legs and I inhale them up. Nice, Arden, good girl. You know, it's gentle. You get in and you hold and you make sure that you're really like supporting your dog in these moves. And you're supporting yourself in these moves, okay? You want your shoulders down and back away from your ears. Okay? You don't want to be all hunched up. You want to be relaxed. And the same with the dogs. You can roll your shoulders. And you're breathing in the nose and out the nose. I'm not breathing as much because I'm talking so much, but you guys need to be inhaling and exhaling through your nose always, okay? And the dogs really feel that. Arden's playing with her tag. It can be a playful, happy time, okay? It should be. Like if the dogs bring their toys over, person can take a little twist. Let them bring their toys over. The first day we had a class, Pearlie was here. She was a little bit crazy. She wants to always have it by herself, so it's funny. She gets her special Doga time. I'm going to move back into a pose for me, and you can lift up a leg, a one-legged dog. Let them feel your vibrations with sound. Take a couple cat-cows. Your hands can be forward or you could turn them around if you want to. You can do a little wag the tongue like a dog does. We got lion's roar pose. Sometimes that makes the dogs Curly wants to do it. She hears it. It makes them want to, like, you know, just be like you, and you want to be like them. Okay, so we're trying to be more like our dogs. Our dogs are the example of what a yogi wants to be. They want to be a dogi, a dog that is, they're content and peaceful and in the moment, and they don't have all kinds of crazy suffering and things like that going on in their minds that keep them from living in the now, right now, in what can be heaven. All right, so look here, we've done this one before, but here's a nice, good support here. I'm holding her with my body, my knees are in. I can lift my feet up off the mat. Breathing, inhaling. You can hold behind your legs for opening, you can release. Inhale, exhale, and then I can go down straight and melt down. Always activating your feet. Okay, you can point and flex, and then you kind of find that open toe pose in yoga. Okay, your toes are open just like we were doing before. Nice toe opening here. Indiana being so patient and sweet. Letting Arden give her a massage. Nice. Can balance you on here. One arm back. Some of you might be able to do 2 arms or skip that pose. You can do the other one. And down. Nice. And relax. So Coley, he was my dog who started Doga with me in 2001 in New York City. And he just passed away recently, and it's really been difficult coming to the mat without him. But it's been wonderful to bring a new dog to the mat and to bring new people to Doga. He was like a magician on the mat with me. It was so special to see Coley stretching and moving, and actually Indiana has a lot of the qualities. Nice. So I'm just in a cross-legged position, and other side, before we make our way down to our relaxation. Good job, Eddie. Nice. Good stretching. Nice. Like I'm trying to do both arms. And I'm getting a great hip stretch here. This feels awesome. So there's no perfect pose. You're a good girl. There's no perfect pose in yoga or yoga. Do what you can do. Modify for yourself. If you're more advanced, you can do more poses. Each class will add a couple different poses for you, a couple different poses for the dogs. That felt good. So let's take a relaxation that you can do longer if you want to. We'll lay down here and just let the dogs and myself just come into a calm position. Today I have a little serenity oil. Just put a tiny bit on my hands, and it's a doTERRA natural oil, so it's good for both me and the dog. Though if your dog doesn't like it, you don't have to use it. Or if you don't like it. So we're going to come to lie down on your back. You can take your dog and put them on you. Take a few breaths in your nose, out your nose. Let all that moving around. And then a nice little hip opener here for the dog if they can open their legs. And the person, you could just relax hands down. Or you just keep your hands on your dog. The dog could lie next to you. Now this is Shavasana, said to be the most important pose in yoga and yoga too. What we're really trying to get to, this point of being still. Dogs can easily find stillness. They can just sit and be. People always seem to be going and moving. Work your shoulders away from your ears. Let us make me with the arm. Her weight is so nice here in the belly. It feels so good. I just had a baby, and as you heard earlier, and he's got somebody watching him today. You know, Arden helps me get my belly back in. We come back to our breath. Start to inhale and exhale through your nose. You take your time when you come up from a meditation. You could really stay there for 5, 10, 20 minutes, whatever's good for you. I did a little talking through it. So you'll take your knees into your chest and then slowly nice to lift up, turn a little bit, rolling over onto your side for a little bit. Take your time when you make your way back up to a seated position, okay? You stay connected with your pet, massaging and loving. You stretch out a leg and then slowly bring yourself around. You know, you don't always have to pick up the dog and move them. Arden's a little bit of a jittery dog. It's funny. I think because I put so much to Coley because he was my number one. I miss him so much. I always compare everybody to him. Even my baby, I say, you're the greatest in the world. Except for Coley. I love my Cocker Spaniel. So we dedicate our practice always to Coley. All right. So everybody, let's inhale. May all beings everywhere be happy and free to love their dogs as much as they can. All right, see you guys later. We'll be here Wednesday, 11 a.m., Friday too. And soon a new day. Talk soon.